Hey there, this is Michelle Whitman, and I just wanted to kind of give you a video on how to use this course. The first thing you're going to want to do is go into the orientation module and download your syllabus and download the online office hours so that you have a copy of both of those. So just in case in the middle of the semester you need to look at the syllabus or the online orientation, you know, this module doesn't stay forever, so you'll have those. So you want to make sure you do that. So I'm going to click in the orientation area and just kind of see how this looks. These are the videos. This is just a little video about me, and then the one about the syllabus. I kind of go over all how the class works and the rules and regulations of what I'm expecting in this course, so make sure you watch that one. And then this is a copy of your syllabus, and this one is the online office hour. I'm going to click on that so you can kind of see what's happening. If you get this, like I use Chrome, Google Chrome, and sometimes it does this. I just hit refresh and then the whole page folds down. I'm not really sure why that does that, but just so you know, that's how that kind of works. Anyway, this is the online office hour. This is the kind of the information in outline form for the class. Anyway, over here you just click on this and follow the links to get to the online office hour. And again, online office hours are, you'll see this in further videos, but they are on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays from 8. On Mondays it's from 8 to 10 at night, and then Tuesday through Thursday it's from 8 to 9 in the evening. So you can always come and meet me in online office hours. All right, I'm going to go back to our main and then start looking at our first module for what we're doing. So I'm going to click back to home, and that's going to take me here. And this part 1 is our first module. Now when you look through your book, you'll notice that the first 2 chapters are what we would consider our first module. And you notice I don't have everything out here. And the reason I do that is that I don't want to overwhelm you. So chapters 1 and 2 is overwhelming enough. Let's just give you what you need, and then you'll see more information as the semester goes on. So let's click on part 1, and then you see chapters 1 and 2. So if you look at your syllabus, it says to read chapters 1 and 2 during the first week. And then come here for doing your chapter 1 work. So you click on chapter 1, and that folds down. And what you can see here, this is a PowerPoint that kind of goes over the chapter. And then you have 2 drop boxes. This looks like a drop box, and this is a drop box. And then you have a discussion board. So on module of communication, or model of communication, we click there. And that brings up the drop box for model of communication. And it says, please download this Microsoft Word file and complete the table and paragraph, and then upload this file back to me before the due date. See when the due date is? It's February 5th, so you want to do that. But you want to really get this done way before that. That is the final deadline date that I will take it by, but it's really important that you probably get it done during the second week of class. So you just download this file, and we're going to take a look at it, and I open it up. Come on, here we go. It's taken a few minutes. And so here it says, let's take a look. It says, complete this exercise, choose one of the case studies below, and then you're going to submit, fill out the table here, and then also add a paragraph. Once you're done filling this all out, save your file, and then close it, come back to D2L, and you're going to upload your file back to me. So come down a little farther, and you'll notice it says submit files. So you're going to click add a file, and then you're going to find it. I'm just going to kind of grab the file that I already had in downloads, and let's see, it was model of communication, and open, and then I click upload. All right, now it's here. If I by accident grab the wrong one, I can change that. If you have anything you'd like to tell me about the assignment that was special or something that was a problem, you can put it here in the comments. But once you're all ready, you click submit. All right, now you'll notice you have another one. If we come back to the main screen, you can see that we have one. You finished this one, but we also have questions for chapter 1. So here there's a bunch of questions that you're going to do, and it's the same kind of format. It's a Microsoft Word file that you're going to download and answer a few of the questions. Now you don't have to answer them all. You're going to answer 4 of the 8 questions, and you can choose which ones you want to answer. So you do the same thing where you'll download the questions, and then you're going to upload the files back to me again. So once you're all finished, you answer the questions, and then you submit them back to me, and then when you're finished with that, you're going to come to this discussion board. So when you come to this discussion board, it says, after completing your Chapter 1 questions, please choose one to comment on here. You must also comment on 2 other students' discussions. Please remember to keep the discussions appropriate and use good communication tools. So when you're ready, choose one of your questions that you want to talk about, and you click Compose. And then you're going to put in a topic, like maybe question number 3, and then you're going to talk about it. And please make sure that this is a nice long discussion. It's not just 2 or 3 sentences. It should be a long set of paragraphs, something that you wrote in your homework, maybe links to outside information, maybe that you have some well thought out answers. And then you click Post. Okay? So that's what I would like you to do. Then make sure that you come back here to see if anyone's commented and answer if they've asked you a question, or please make sure that you comment on 2 other students' information. All right, that's about it. You're going to do that. Then you're going to also have Chapter 2. You'll have Chapter 2 essays and a cross-cultural where you're going to watch a little video about hearing. And then at the end of that, you have an exam. So that's what you need to do before March. The middle of March, or I'm sorry, March, or no, it's not March, sorry, it's February 5th. You have to have all of this work done by February 5th. It really isn't that much, but you don't want to wait till the last minute because you have to have some of your work done for the discussion board. And if you don't have discussion board in by that time, you won't get points for that. All right, thanks. If you have questions, please email me or please come to the online office hour and I can walk you through a few things. Thanks again. Bye.